I am on Patreon, and Patreon is a platform where I will upload interesting videos where you can learn astrology. Connect with me on Patreon, and we will grow. And I will give you much more deep insights on Vedic astrology, and lot more secrets will be shared there. Hello seekers, welcome to Punneits Astrology, your one-stop astro channel. Now Venus, the planet of love, the planet of romance, relationship, the one that rules the Maya, is actually going to move out of Aries zodiac sign, will go in Kritika Nakshatra second pada and in the Taurus zodiac sign on 19th of May. This 19th May Venus transit is very significant because this is happening one day after Mars and Rahu, very strong conjunction, the line of sight conjunction in the sign of Pisces. Now, when Venus goes into the zodiac sign of Taurus, remember this is the zodiac sign ruled by Shukra. So, Venus will be Swagrahi in its own zodiac sign from 19th May till 12th of June. So, these 3 weeks of Venus Gochar in Vrishabha Rashi is going to be very, very significant, especially for people who are Taurus and Libra. Especially if you are Taurus moon sign, Libra moon sign, even Scorpio moon sign, this is going to be a significant transit, a significant development for you. Why? See, Venus rules relationship for everybody irrespective of your zodiac or your lagna. Venus is more about personal life, your happy stay in this body, your happy stay in this universe for this particular birth that you are in. And if that Venus is in Taurus, it fills you with joy, it gives you a lot of security, it gives you enthusiasm, motivation, and it allows your mind to ease a bit, relax, and also focus more on high quality food, give you satisfaction, give you financial security, and you feel happy, and it's like a good stay, a happy stay in this artificial hotel called Maya. This time when Venus goes in Taurus, you will see that this Venus is following the movement of Surya. Sun will move in Taurus zodiac sign on 15th of May. I have made a video of Sun in Taurus. Do check that out. The link of the video is in the description box below. So when Venus goes in the Taurus zodiac sign, it is going to be very, very crucial because Jupiter is placed in Taurus. So this is more like a cluster of planet trying to come in within the first degree of Taurus zodiac sign, the Kritika Nakshatra zone, the first 10 degrees, and it's more like a war kind of situation. Why? Because Jupiter is not a friend of Venus. Venus finds Sun too hot for itself. And then Sun and Venus conjunction is itself a negative conjunction from the perspective of relationship. Now bring a combustion of Jupiter. Everything seems to be kind of invisible, as if both Jupiter and Venus has vanished from the sky because of the proximity to Surya. In fact, for the entire duration of the May month, the Sun, the Venus is playing a cat and mouse game. In fact, for the entire Taurus zodiac also. What it means is that the combustion of Venus is going to stay. I have made a video on combust Venus. You can see the thumbnail here. You can also see the video on my channel, and you can find the link in the description box below. But the combust Venus is a very important phenomena here, because even when Venus goes in its own zodiac sign, you are unable to recognize the qualities or the positive effect of Shukra. In spite of having everything, you might not feel confident, or you might have little but feel overconfident. That means Venus will show its result. Venus will always be in Taurus. Venus has an interaction with Taurus, but maybe you are overwhelmed and some other attribute of life is going to interfere with the peace of mind, mental security, financial security. Now, Sun is the ruler of Leo. If we keep Taurus as ascendant, because Venus is there, keeping Venus on the ascendant, Leo is basically the fourth house. Now, it's your fourth lord making Venus ascendant lord go combust. I'm not talking about Taurus ascendant. I'm talking about the transit Kundali. This means no matter how much you get, you will feel it is not sufficient. Who will feel? People with Venus Rahu, people with Venus Ketu, people with Sun and Venus in their horoscope, people with Saturn and Venus, and especially Sun, Saturn and Ketu Venus conjunction people will feel that nothing is happening in a positive sense. You might feel a sudden wave of sadness. In fact, certain events may happen where you will blame your father. Sun is also authority. You may not be happy how authority is treating you. It is your boss also. In fact, Sun is your own Atman. You may not like the way you are. You may be displeased by how you are achieving things. Imagine a person is getting promoted, but somehow the role given after promotion is not what he or she wanted, and therefore the promotion seems to be a curse. Even the money increases, promotion is what that person was asking. So you see, it is going to add a tadka, add a flavor in it, where the ego is going to take over. You will try to find happiness elsewhere, wherein the happiness will lie right in front of you. So it's more like soul is searching for something different. I will tell you what it is searching for. This time, Venus in Taurus wants to stabilize a relationship, but you are looking out for something else, and that is spiritual growth. Why? Because Jupiter is present there. You have to remember that Venus and Jupiter, especially with Taurus and Sagittarius, are in Shadashtaka Yoga. Now, when with respect to Taurus, if your sixth lord is with Venus, that means you have dharmic duties to fulfill. So you will feel very happy if you are doing 15-20 minutes of japa every day. If you just take the name of Bhagwan Ram and especially Radha Krishna, you will see that Venus and Jupiter and Sun combination will suddenly fill you with ecstasy. There is another way to handle combust Venus and Venus in Taurus and this energy arrangement. That is listening and chanting Madhurashtakam. It's a beautiful song. It is like it will change the way you think towards God. It is pleasing, it is calming, and it impacts directly on your Venus and Moon. Because this Venus is now becoming divine. Sun is burning the top layer of the Shukra. Venus in Taurus is highly self-centric. It's like, I want. If I have to define Venus in Taurus with two words, I will say, I want. And I deserve. Venus in Taurus, money. Bring Sun there, I'm not happy with the money that I have. I deserve better. I deserve more. Now, nothing wrong in feeling that you deserve more, but maybe you are wrong. Maybe not everybody is wrong, but maybe some are wrong. So how do you decide whether you have achieved the success or you are yet to achieve? That is one area where you should be very, very careful. You have to listen to your inner soul. You have to go deep, see the inner light. This is a kind of transit that can work on your Anahat chakra. So do a lot of Pankaj Mudra. Heal people through positive talks. And when Venus is going in transit, unfortunately, we cannot take away the fact that Jupiter is placed there, Sun is placed there, and Venus is getting combust. Now, Venus is following the Sun, sometimes ahead, sometimes behind, which means that this is a kind of system wherein if you give a lot of effort towards your relationship, it may not come out something positive. This is the same thing that I said in my Jupiter combust video, that you may end up doing too much. And too much, too soon, will end up into breakups, will end up into you going into wrong relationships. What is the one way where you can, identify the bad and the good of this Venus? If you look into astrology, if you look into your current Mahadasha or Antardasha, let's say you are in a Venus Mahadasha, Antardasha, or even Pratyantardasha. If Venus in your horoscope is in a positive state, this combust Venus will silently make things okay. If Venus is bad, you may end up, because your ego is too high, you may decide to choose a wrong path and you will be happy choosing the path. It's like somebody who smokes a cigarette is proudly saying that he is happy smoking a cigarette. Where is this confidence coming from? Smoking can never be good or justified. That means this is corruption of the soul. If both the gurus, Jupiter and Venus, are being trapped by the Surya, and if Surya is burning them, then there is a problem. So in this case, let's take it the other way. Let's see that what happens when Venus goes in the heart of the Sun. Sun is your Atman, Venus is Maya, but when Venus goes very close to the Surya, Venus loses the Shukracharya ability. And this is the Shukra that has to be pure. It's like diamond shining too bright when a ray of light falls on the diamond. That means this is going to grill you. This is going to reshape you. So you will dissolve and you will be reshaped, especially through a relationship. If it's not a relationship, it may be a desire to go in a relationship. Your relationship with your career, your relationship with your friends, a relationship, material, physical, or even adhyatmic, spiritual, will reshape your life and the definition of relationship will change. For a lot of people, I have already made ascendant-wise analysis for Venus transit in Taurus. You can watch that for your own ascendant, but you need to understand the crux and the reality of the Venus transit in Taurus. This time, the true Venus in Taurus will not be visible because you have some other plans. You are thinking something in some other direction. The best way is to pray to Ma Mahalakshmi. By praying to Ma Mahalakshmi, you are bringing Venus as Mahalakshmi energy to Surya, which is Narayan energy, and you are combining them and you are bowing down, and that is why I said pray to Radha Krishna. Radhe Radhe Krishna 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 Radhe 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 Krishna Radhe Krishna 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 Radhe Radhe. Just keep on chanting this name. You will see you are mixing the Sun and Venus, and this is not a bad combination. Then it becomes a transcendental combination, a love that can transcend physical and material boundaries. All these things may sound very speech kind of thing. Good to say, hard to do. I can understand. But this is exactly the message of Venus in Taurus. You have to focus on your abilities. Otherwise, on a material plane, the brightness of the Sun, which is your intent to be happy, will actually burn your happiness. Mind your actions, mind your attitude, and mind your words and how you come across in reality.